Ashley, 3-2 defeat against Rotherham today. Just give us your thoughts on the match.
We're a little bit disappointed since the manager's come in, and he said this after the game. He thinks we've been fantastic, and I felt as a team we probably let our standards slip a little bit today. Possibly paid too much respect to the opposition, allowed them too much of the ball, didn't get up in the faces, and inevitably it cost us.
When you look at the game, it started off well for you, didn't you? You got on the score sheet.
Yeah, definitely. It's always nice to score. Myself and Bolge, scoring from the set pieces today, and it's nice to chip in that way. But ultimately, we pride ourselves on the clean sheets as well, which we've been doing well recently, and we conceded a few sloppy goals especially from set pieces today, which is disappointing.
When you talk about their sloppy goals, they're avoidable, aren't they, those conceded today?
Yeah, definitely. I think when you look at the goals, a lot of them's chaos in the box. It's not really being broken down as a team or cut open by a pass. It's kind of carnage in the box, really, and you've just got to stick with your man, and unfortunately there were too many occasions where we just let it slip.
In the second half they took the lead, a nice strike by their player, but to get back with Keane Bolger's header again, you think you're going to go on there, aren't you, and hit the winner?
Yeah, I felt at that point, even without us not playing very well, that we were probably going to hang on for a point, which would have been a great result here. Rotherham have shown this season they're one of the best sides in the league, and a point would have been a great result, but unfortunately we couldn't hold on, and we moved to Tuesday now and focus on the 3 points there.
What was the difference between the two sides today?
Like I say, I just think possibly they wanted it a bit more. I think we were happy to kind of sit off them and not get up in the faces as a team, and inevitably that makes you sit back further. I think as a team we need to probably get 10-20 yards further up the pitch, put a bit more pressure on the ball, and it just kind of invited too much pressure on our box, which paid off in the end for them. They
got the third goal, a chance for Fleetwood late on in the 90th minute. Wes Burns through, looking to pass. It's them moments, isn't it? Key moments in games that can maybe get you a point, or
yeah, I couldn't really tell from the back, to be honest. Wes did well on the wing. He managed to put their defender on his backside and running on goal, and like I say, I'm not sure whether it was the right decision in shooting or not. I couldn't really tell, but them fine margins happen in football, don't they? And we just move on from the game.
First defeat under John Sheridan, a game on Tuesday. It's after a defeat, it's good to get a second game, isn't it, soon? Yeah, definitely. We've just said that in the change rooms. We're looking forward to it. Oxford's another team that are in and around us in the league. We target that to go there and get 3 points, and we'll, that's our focus from now till the next couple of days. Fine, there was 150 odd Fleetwood fans travelling today. They made plenty of noise, didn't they, in this big stadium?
Yeah, definitely. You could hear them all the way through the game, and then that's brilliant for us. Wherever we go, they're always there, no matter how little the amount is. It's fantastic to have the support from them.
Cheers, Ash, thank you.
What sort of a test are you expecting at Oxford?
A tough one, yeah. They've got a new manager, so the players have got a point to prove, and they're in a similar league position to us, so they're fighting for the safety, and we need to target probably at least one more win from the remaining 5 to really secure League One status. So we'll be going there, and we want to get the 3 points as soon as possible.
Do you think that was the thing today? Since John's taken over, there's only been one other team that you've faced, probably from the top half. In the case of Plymouth, do you think that was maybe you just come up against better opposition?
Yeah, these are a good side, Rotherham, especially at home. They've shown this season that they're in the playoffs for a reason, because they've got a good squad and a good manager. And we came here, like I say, I felt late on. I thought we could have held on for the 2-2 draw, and we're fortunate, a little switch off from a set piece has cost us a little bit, but we move on. These things happen in football, and we put it right on Tuesday. Set
pieces have been a problem for the majority of the season, but then under John they seem to have been ironed out. What do you think it was today?
I think it was just chaos in the box. You probably look at them, 2 of the goals, you've got probably 10 to 15 men in the space of the 6-yard box. A lot of the time it's the nick of a ball wherever it flicks, and it's hard to deal with sometimes, but you've just got to try and get hold of your man and make sure he doesn't score. So we talked about that, and we have been very good on that recently, so we need to make sure come Tuesday that we're back at that.
And how's Pondy doing after an own goal? I know no defender likes it, do they?
No, he's fine. He's the most experienced lad we've got, so it's not going to phase the captain now.
No, and obviously the weekend as well, a trip to your former club. Are you looking forward to a return to Bloomfield Road?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I'd like to think we'll have 3 points in the bag from Oxford first, but it's a game we've got to look forward to. Hopefully we'll have a decent following from the Fleetwood fans, and yeah, looking forward to going back as a former player there, and hopefully getting the win.
And a derby day up against a former player in David Ball again, and seeing Jimmy Ryan as well again.
Yeah. No, they were both brilliant for this club. It was good to see Bally today, and Jimmy as well next week. And he was a fantastic servant to Fleetwood. So, but there's no friends when the whistle kicks. Have a chat after the game and talk about old memories then.
You hit that 51 point mark, and today maybe is that a kind of kick up the backside that you're not quite there yet?
Yeah, we've just said in the change rooms it's a bit of a reality check, that don't get carried away. We've been in fantastic form since the manager's come in, but today, it's probably not a bad thing for us with 5 games to go. Bit of a reality check to really realign the focus for Tuesday night at Oxford.
Yeah, and do you feel like you've taken on a more of a leadership role since John's come in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think us 3 centre halves, especially in this formation, we kind of look at it as we have to be the leaders out there, and we do have some young leaders as well, no doubt about it. But yeah, we pride ourselves on trying to organise the team and really get everyone going.